It was only 2 months ago that Natalie Portman won the Oscar as Best Actress for her role as a ballerina in Black Swan. At the time, it seemed amazing that she could dance so well. Well, now ballerina Sarah Lane has come forward to say a little too amazing. Sarah claims that she did most of the dancing in the crucial sequences. Here's tonight's final act. In the movie Black Swan, Natalie Portman plays a talented and tormented ballerina whose searing descent into madness is mirrored by her incredible dancing on stage.
It was a beautiful performance by Natalie Portman, and there was a lot of great dancing that enhanced this performance and helped it win an Oscar.
But in a controversy that now has moviegoers doing a double take, this woman says she did many of the film's most unforgettable dance scenes. She is professional ballerina Sarah Lane. How old were you when you started dancing?
4.
4 years old?
Yeah. I just enjoyed the movement and the music.
Sarah is a world-renowned soloist who's traveled the globe with American Ballet Theatre, one of the most prestigious companies in the world. She was asked to do the most intricate ballet moves in Black Swan.
Yeah, this is all me. You can actually see my face sometimes. Full body shots with actual dancing is me, and that's why they hired me.
It's your body, your feet, your back. In this pivotal scene included on the movie's DVD and recreated by Sarah for our cameras, Natalie's face was actually superimposed on Sarah's body with computer effects. Were you told that you would get credit for this? Were you told this was a secret?
No, I didn't do the movie to get fame or recognition or anything.
But Sarah's feelings changed late last year, soon after Natalie Portman received an Oscar nomination for Best Actress, and the movie's backers began an aggressive campaign on her behalf.
A lot of the campaign was focused on the physical preparation, the transformation. The Academy voters love it when an actor does something besides act in a movie.
I mean, do people really think that that's Natalie Portman doing all that dancing in the movie?
I think people really thought it was Natalie Portman doing all the dancing in the movie because, for one thing, and I put myself in this category, a lot of moviegoers don't really know ballet dancing.
And turning to the other side.
Few realize it, but a professional ballerina is an extremely rare athlete. The elite train 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, perfecting their technique.
I've been doing this for 22 years. And to say that someone trained for a year and a half and did what I did in 22 years, it's degrading not only to me, but to the entire ballet world.
After Sarah gave a small interview to Glamour magazine about her role in the film, entitled The Real Black Swan, she says she got a call from one of the film's producers. And what did he say to you?
He asked if I would please not do any more interviews until after the Oscars, because it was bad for Natalie's image.
What do you think was going on at that point?
I mean, really, they were trying to create this facade, really, that Natalie had done something extraordinary, something that's pretty much impossible.
Which is to become?
To become a professional ballerina in a year and a half.
They diminished what Sarah did by telling, Sarah to shut up and not talk and don't let anyone know.
And the Oscar goes to Natalie Portman, Black Swan.
I want to thank my team who works with me every day.
What did you think when Natalie Portman got up for acceptance speech?
There are people on films that no one ever talks about. My hair and makeup.
She thanked a lot of people, camera operators, hair and makeup artists.
Joe Reedy, our incredible AD.
She did not mention a dance double.
Yeah, I mean, I expected it because, at that point I knew what was going on.
Things might have ended there, but Wendy Perrin, editor-in-chief of Dance Magazine and a choreographer in her own right, knew of Sarah's role in the film. She wondered why a professional ballerina was being shut out.
Natalie Portman is a film artist, but Sarah Lane is a dance artist, and she helped make the movie what it was.
And it bothered you that she was?
Yeah, it bothered me. So I think she should get credit for it.
Perrin wrote of her feelings in a blog that was soon picked up in the national media.
Dance double Sarah Lane alleged Natalie did only 5% of the film's dancing.
Natalie's co-workers on Black Swan moved swiftly to defend the actress. Co-star Mila Kunis said Natalie deserved all the recognition she got. The controversy turned into a very public argument over the numbers and percentages of shots featuring Natalie Portman versus Sarah Lane.
There are about 35 shots that are full body shots in the movie. Of those 35 shots, 12 are Natalie, and then the rest are Sarah. But over the overall film, Natalie did a lot more than that. I mean, she did most of the other shots. It was sometimes hard for me to tell the difference as the editor. It was so close.
In a written statement, director Darren Aronofsky said that by his count, 80% of the dance shots in the film were Natalie Portman. Is it possible his math can be correct and your version can still be correct?
It's possible if, like I said, if you're counting the close-ups of her face as actual dancing shots. But I don't call close-ups of her face actual dancing.
There are Oscar voters who say they would not have voted for Natalie if they knew that she didn't do all the dancing.
But isn't this supposed to be about acting, the Oscars?
The dancing was part of the overall acting achievement, and it was a big part of it. It just wasn't as big a part of it as maybe we thought it was.
One of the people firmly in Natalie's corner for Best Actress is Sarah Lane. Do you think Natalie Portman deserves her Oscar any less?
No, I think she's a really beautiful actress. I loved working with her, and I definitely think that she deserves it. I'm just speaking because they're completely lying about the amount of dancing that Natalie did in the movie.
And are you at all afraid you'll pay a price for speaking up?
I don't care. I really don't. I'm just telling people the truth. I have so much respect for this art form and the people who are able to do it beautifully. I want to stand up for that.
And in case you want to decide for yourself who's dancing, the Oscar-winning actress or the prima ballerina, you can take a closer look at the movie on DVD.